Okay, with the tool palette cleaned up, we can now go and Boolean the object. So make sure the two objects are subdivided up and looking nice and smooth. Under our subtool menu, go down to Boolean and then the Make Boolean button. You can see that this now creates a new tool in our tool palette. So click on the new tool that's been created and then open up the subtools and you can see the new mesh. So hit the wireframe button so we can start analyze the mesh. And you can see that the booleans happen quite neatly and our polygroups are protected. So you can see here where the two polygroups intersect, that the triangles that is created when it smashed the two objects together or Boolean the two objects together are very small, and this is why we sort of subdivided the other mesh so it was smooth. If this has been lower resolution, then these triangles may have been quite large. Sometimes it can ZRemesh process can work with that, but sometimes it can also cause issues when we go to ZRemesh, as you can see. So jumping back to the high resolution version, let's start the next part of the process. So the first thing I generally do is duplicate the subtool. And that way I can always jump back to the original or project from the original if I need to. So with the subtool duplicated, hide the original, and then we can just select the new subtool that is being created. Next, using Shift and Control, we want to isolate each polygroup and systematically add an edge loop around each polygroup. Once an edge loop has been added, it will create a secondary polygroup. These polygroups we don't want to keep because ZRemesh, they'll be very small and ZRemesh will not like these. So every time we add an edge loop, we use the shortcut Control W to merge visible polygroups. The reason we're doing this is because ZRemesher is looking for existing polyloops in the process of remeshing. So adding these will help it get nice edge loops around the different polygroups. With all our edge loops added to each polygroup, so now under our geometry tab, we'll go down to the ZRemesher settings and we will activate keep polygroups and detect edges. Then we'll set the count to 1, which will represent 1000. We just pop up to the transform menu and activate symmetry on X with this object. As it's symmetrical, we might as well take advantage of this because this will help ZRemesher in the remesh. Now just hit the ZRemesh button and let the magic help. Okay, so this model is full of surprises, and here's another one. Should have noticed this earlier, but it seems his head is not sitting centrally. So the ZRemesh and the symmetry has thrown it off. So we'll fix this in the next video.